Moonlight Mafia. Welcome in, guys. I hope you have had a fantastic, awesome, blessed, all the different adjectives and whatever you can add. Oh, your hole's showing.
I know.
Welcome in, guys. Hope your holidays were fantastic. We had a great holiday, meeting with family and visiting, and had a great New Year's. We brought in the New Year's doing much of what we normally do on a weekend. Eating and watching the Bulldogs. And we're proud of our dogs. Very proud of our Bulldogs. But yeah, you are too, I know. But man, they really made it hard on us last night. It was tough. But the dogs got it done.
Stressful.
Yeah, it was very stressful. Very stressful.
The whole game.
Yeah. Yeah. You know what? I know what's going on, Chas, while we're behind. Got the green screen turned on because last time I was using this, we were using green screen. Now look at that.
Now we're not
That
behind.
looks better. Now we're not behind. But yeah, guys, welcome in. Glad you're here. Sorry for all of this and being unshaven before we're getting Ellie, that's enough, baby. Before we get started. And what?
Hand her up here. Never mind.
We've got a dog situation. We apologize.
We always had a dog situation.
Always. But we worked right up to the very last minute to get our New Year's recap video ready, and we'll show that to you guys here in a little bit. Hey, so, what are your cruise countdowns? What do you got coming up? What are your vacation countdowns, your big events? One for us is February 6th. That's Dustin's ship date for the Marine Corps. And then also this week, starting on Wednesday through Friday, we'll be heading, him and his girlfriend and us, we'll all be heading up to Great Wolf Lodge to have a send-off party with him. So there'll definitely be some vlogs and stuff to come out of that as well.
But with that being said, our cruise countdown is not, we don't know our next cruise countdown. It was coming back on January 4th.
February 4th.
Yeah, February 4th.
Yeah.
And so then with him leaving on February, or he has to actually go down on February 5th, I didn't want to cruise the last week with him, so.
Yeah. So we don't have a cruise countdown.
So we got to change it.
Maybe. I mean, actually, the cruise countdown we had is still legit because it's still booked.
Yeah, because we still have not changed anything because we can't figure out one. Yeah,
we're probably going to slide into February or March. And we may have to, we were wanting to do 5 this year. We may only do 3 or 4. I don't know.
Yeah.
I hope not. I hope we can still knock out 5.
We'll figure it out if they let us change.
Yeah.
If not,
so
I don't know.
Let's get in the chat here. Let's see who all has came to visit us today. So, all right. Start at the top. And we have, so our toys aren't working. I didn't get in here. I didn't get the video that we were going to show here in a little bit done early enough to go through and check all the connections and everything. And we were doing a KKP meeting, and there was just a whole lot of things going on. We were eating our collards and hog jaw and everything. It's been quite a day.
Trying to.
It's supposed to be an off day. We're supposed to be
make
off.
that money this year.
Yeah.
Eating all these collards. Didn't work much.
I mean, I love collards. I eat them like they're going out of style. And
yeah.
The money don't come. All right. Speaking of big money, Bruce with Ocean to Ocean. Welcome in, sir. Good to have you. Miss Meg, the mod of all mods, and half of the YouTube power couple known as Peg. That would be Paul and Meg. Miss Felicia from SCT Adventures, the hat-wearing wizard herself. Let's see. I don't know. I don't like the way. I'll have to come up with something else. Hat-wearing wizard doesn't work.
No.
The hat-wearing woman.
How about just
okay. Felicia.
Yeah.
Now what are you
That'll
doing?
Work.
The dogs are trying to take the show over. Crystal with Destinations Delight. Welcome in. Happy New Year to all. God has blessed us all with another year of amazing adventures and destinations. Yes, he sure has. He's been good to us all. The Ducks. Welcome in, folks. Good to see you here. I hope that the rabbi is with you. And you notice that the view count is probably down a little bit compared to normal. There's several folks that are out sailing right now. I know J&S, I think they just got back, and then Coach Cruz, the Island Time crew, they're all out sailing. The Woo crew is out sailing. There's a ton of folks out sailing right now, and more power to them. Hopefully in the coming years, we can go sailing during New Year's. I think that'd be awesome. I've saw a lot of videos of folks sailing during New Year's, and it looks fantastic. Look at this beautiful lady. Hello, babe. Welcome in. Mr. Blaine, welcome in, sir. Welcome in. Good to see you. Tommy, She Devil Adventures, welcome in. Good to see you. Paul Raid. Paul, sexy voice. Brian from How We Cruise, welcome in, sir. Good to see you. Glad to see you in here. House of X, hey fam, what is up? Good to see you guys. Glad you are in here. Yes, I'm glad you're here too, Ellie.
What about me?
Greg from SCT Adventures, welcome in. I tell you what, I was having some serious FOMO. Watching, or when you sent the video of your daughter being out there at the Bulldogs game. Wow. Especially the game she got to witness. I don't know that I could have handled it, though. I do not know that I could have handled it in person. We've been a part of some nail-biter Bulldogs games, but that was back when they weren't really supposed to be dominant. Now that they're supposed to win, and it would have been rough. It was rough in this house last night for a little while.
Yeah.
I kept telling the boys, I was like, just have faith. But in the back of my mind, I'm like, they're not going to win. They're going to win. All right, Miranda from I Love Cruising Royal, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to have you in here. Double A Ron Smith, welcome in, sir. Good to have you. Good to see you. Miss Danny D, the super supporter, and yes, you are, and we appreciate you. Thank you for being here. Tony G, not 1974, not 1976, right down the middle. 1975. Welcome in. Miss Antoinette at Fun. Hey, friend, I am glad you're here, and it is great to see you. Great to hear from you. Amanda, just chilling. Welcome in. I'm so sorry that our toys are not working tonight, or you would get a welcome in and welcome to the Moonlight Mafia.
Oh.
Poor Herman, though. Hey, Stream Elements, welcome in. Good to see you. I'm glad you're here. Lauren Lives Life, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Hey, look here. We need to screenshot that. We got Blaine saying, go dogs. Of course, he caveats it with SEC, but that's okay. You know what? We were pulling for the Tide against Kansas State as well, and they got it done. Good job. Oh, here we go. A little Kilo Mike Alpha action. Yeah. Little Kilo Mike Alpha. That's okay. I mean, we're happy for you, but we're jealous at the same time.
We could have been so close to our countdown.
I got to make a little sound clip for when anyone is selling on the Maravilla of Kurt, our bestie, saying Mervilla. He actually says it very well.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm sure I'm butchering it. Maravilla. All right.
Well, just because you, Kurt, and Greg all say the same, that's really...
a good point. We should see how Blaine says it, because he's pretty close right there with us. And then we should probably bounce it off Brian from How We Cruise and Eddie Lugo. And somewhere in the middle. And then Paul will be the tiebreaker. Yeah.
You just want to hear Paul say it.
Yeah. Sexy voice is. 27 days until the NCL breakaway for Blaine. So you're not within Kilo Mike Alpha territory yet, but you're getting close. Lauren Lives Life, 201 days until the Carnival Magic. There's a good chance that we may be sailing with you on that. I don't know.
Oh, wait, that's out of Norfolk.
That's out of Norfolk.
Yeah.
So there's a chance that we may decide to take one of those sailings.
Yeah,
I believe Blaine said on his the other night that the Sunshine's coming to Norfolk as well.
Yeah, in 2020 next year or
Yeah.
25
Yeah, I think
next
so.
year.
And then I also heard that potentially MSC is going to be bringing a ship into Norfolk. So
Yeah,
all of that's
because
good news.
I mean, we are 40 minutes.
Well, they're
from
going to
Norfolk.
expand the terminal. They've said they're
Yeah.
going to expand the terminal already, and hopefully they'll expand security protocols in the parking lot and all that. And Lauren, I think you were on Coach Cruise and were asking us some questions. And yeah, I mean, the biggest thing I can tell you is if you're coming here from out of town, is to get a hotel somewhere that will allow you to park there while you're on your sailing. I would not trust the on-site parking. But other than that, I mean, we were pretty happy with everything. The Moon Terminal, Half Moon Terminal, is actually not. It's pretty good. We enjoyed it. It was a little hectic, but they had just started back too, so we didn't go on some of the later sailings. I'm sure they worked some of that out.
Yeah, we were on the second one of the year.
Brian from Howey Cruise, 28 days until the Vloggers Cruise. Now, I do have a little Kilo Mike Alpha on that one because, well, we probably wouldn't be going even if we booked it because of the Dustin situation. But
yeah.
Carnival Radiance on Friday. Wow, Kilo Mike Alpha for you. Quick 3-day cruise. That's almost torture, isn't it, Tony G? That's rough, man. So if you would, let us know where that's going to, or is it just going out and coming back? That's
now if they're, I mean,
3-day. That's pretty cool, actually. I mean,
yeah, if they were right here out of Norfolk,
yeah,
we would do 3-day cruises.
Yeah, I know Tony G gets Kilo Mike Alphas because he's like right there, can jump on a cruise.
Yeah,
he's 3 days out.
They have 2-day cruises too, but I would
love doing I would do a sailing to nowhere in a heartbeat.
Yeah,
just no ports of call. That'd be fine with me.
Now, I wouldn't go like all the way to Florida to do a 2 or 3 day.
No, but yeah, I mean, I agree with you jumping on right here in Norfolk.
Right here, yeah.
Paul's Sexy Voice Odyssey. The voice that could melt butter through a microphone. Paul.
I can hear him right now saying, "Oh Lord.
Oh my Lord.
Oh Lord."
What else we got going on here? Oh, there is my grandma in love, and your grandma, because she has to be your grandma. Yep. But she loves me. Look at there. Yeah, collards and some smoked ham hocks. Yeah, baby.
Yep.
Yep. We had homemade collards cut up, homemade rutabagas. We had
didn't slice my finger open this year.
No, didn't slice your finger open. Had black-eyed peas and what was it? What did you mix with it? Field peas?
No, it was the Hoppin' Johns.
Hoppin' Johns. Black-eyed peas and Hoppin' Johns and cornbread.
And then some mashed potatoes. I know mashed potatoes is not like it on everybody's menu for New Year's, but I've been thinking about mashed potatoes and needed some before we start our diet. So I had to.
We're also not drinking tonight, and we haven't been drinking any. We came back from Tennessee sick, and you might can hear it in my voice a little bit, but we both had sore throats and sinuses, and Dustin and his girlfriend are both down with it. I don't know how they both got it. Apparently somehow they did.
I don't know.
Because they don't even kiss.
I know they have not been kissing. They must have held hands and didn't wash their hands or something.
SCT says they had a New Year's Day tradition of DiGiorno pizza and Fireball at the same time. Ooh. No, I know he didn't have it at the same time. Paul says he's Team White Hat. I know what you're talking about. You're talking about SCT. Hey, Shane, welcome in and welcome to the Moonlight Mafia.
I bet everybody's so happy that we don't have our.
When the toys get fixed, they'll be back out.
Yes. Herman Merman. Sure do miss Herman Merman being on here too.
Welcome in, Shane. Good to see you. Happy New Year to you as well. Welcome in. I'm glad you're here. Mark the Shark. Much love and aloha to you too, sir, as well. Get the words out, Josh. Get the words out. The better half of the Lugo team from Eddie Lugo Studios, Miss Alice Lugo. And I think I might have jumped over Eddie. But yeah, all right. There you go. Welcome in, Eddie. Yo, yo, and a yo, yo, yo to you, my friend. Good to see you. Miss Ashley Ratliff, welcome in. Yes, we did have a good new year, and I hope you did as well. Ashley wants to know, when is a good time to visit the Smokies. I like going up there because I always like racing and riding the go-karts, and that's usually more of a summertime activity. But I'm going to tell you, if I was just going up there for the sights, I would go up in the wintertime. But I would do it after Christmas.
It's
been a long time.
We've been in January before, and we stayed in a cabin and couldn't get up our driveway because it was ice. And we stayed in October, and there was a bear like all around our cabin. We pulled in, there's a bear out there, and it just standing there. Like, it was pretty cool.
I haven't been to Gatlinburg in the Smokies, and I mean, I've been to oh shoot, we've went through there a couple times, but I haven't stayed in the Smokies. She has a couple times since I have, but it's probably been 5 years. I really would like to go take another trip. We used to get Dollywood season passes and everything. We loved Dollywood. Busby Adventures, welcome in. He's listening and driving. And I've got a little announcement about our channel to make, because Chasidy, she took me to task today. We had a little bit of a creative difference, but I think we've defined what our channel is now. And just want to kind of talk about that a little bit, and the content, and kind of how our content will be. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. But I don't.
She put her foot down and told me, like, this is what it is.
That's what I was wondering. You're saying we had a
So we were putting together this video, and I was like, it should just be trips. We're a travel channel, and really we're a cruising channel. And she's like, well, no, not really. We're adventures, and it's about what we do. And it was like,
we're us.
And Hani from the Beach Life, him and I, we had a conversation over instant messenger about kind of the creative overtones of what we do and all that kind of stuff. And, he had said some things about, well, you just got to find what your niche is. And I'm like, well, I think I know what our niche is, but then when you look at our overall channel, I mean, really it is, it's not a variety channel. It is focused a lot around travel, but I think we're more of a channel that we just like to share our lives, and a lot of that has to do with the travel that we do, and we want to bring that to you. But it's more just kind of sharing ourselves with you guys and trying to have fun. And we say bless up, bless out at the end of our shows, and that's kind of the thing, is just bringing some goodness into the world that's otherwise a little bit dark, and hopefully that's what we do. I mean, it's it's hard to say that we're one kind or this kind, but we do love cruising. We're going to talk more about cruising than probably anything we do, but we're not just cruising.
Yeah. I want to talk about everything that we do, not just, that's
everything we do.
Not everything
we can get our views to go way up if we talk about something.
We don't want those kind of views.
All right. Let's see. So here we go. Tony G is visiting Ensenada. So I see your little emojis there. So I'm sure there's something that we don't know. We have yet to do a West Coast cruise yet. So we don't really know anything about Ensenada. So, you can fill us in if you want. It's one of the things I would like to tackle this year. I'd like to go sail on the Carnival Radiance. That would be really cool. And see the Mexican Riviera and all that kind of stuff would be awesome. So it's a goal for the year. Yeah, and that's Blaine. He's talking about Hani there. 2 or 3 is a good idea to keep going until you get platinum, kind of like Hani. Yeah, yep. And Tony G says he will be cruising with Hani. I forgot to turn that one off. So anyway, that's a little dated.
Yeah, wasn't that anyway.
Mike from Nebraska, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, you're right, Mike. So, speaking of how we like to just be open and honest with the things that we do, we Instacart. That's our side hustle. that's what we do for travel funds and fold, what I like to call folding money or drinking money or whatever you kind of want to call it, right? But as we've been Instacarting, a lot of people have been getting sinus medication and stuff like that. And I've noticed a lot in the stores. I was telling Chas today that they're running out of stuff. I mean, like, speaking but Mucinex and stuff like that. I mean, it's just flying off the shelves.
I hate how you say it.
Mucinex.
It's not Mucinex.
Double A Ron Smith, we already said hi to him. Yes, Meg, you were exactly right. And, that allows the captain to dock with the mothership, and that's always important. Miss Najuma Brown, welcome in. Good to see you. Good to see you. Good to see you. Nothing wrong with being an adventure channel that brightens you. Yeah, you're exactly right. And I'm sure at some day, at some point in the future, we may narrow things down to something more specific, but we're having fun. And, another thing we talked about or another thing I want to bring up, if you look at the ticker, we're at 868. So we came up a little short of our goal of hitting 1,000 by the end of the year. I still think that we can hit 1,000 within a year of us being on YouTube.
That'd be by the end of January 23rd, I think, or something.
Yeah, we'll be pretty close. But I appreciate all the support and all the help, sharing us out and helping us try to reach those numbers. We've definitely saw some growth, and I know that's a lot of that is because of the Moonlight Mafia, and we really appreciate it. Hello, Grizz, welcome in. Good to see you. Glad you're here. There's Greg, YouTube you or UBU. There you go. Yeah, and I talk a lot with Greg behind the scenes, and Kurt, talk a lot with Lovey. Of course, we talk with Mike and Betsy from Beach Please a lot. We talk with House of X and Eddie, and I mean, I just keep on talking about all the people we talk with. But the overarching thing is, you want to be authentic. You want that authenticity to come through in your videos and your live streams, and the only way you can do that is to just be you. So that's what we do, and hopefully here in the future we'll be able to put some more monetary some more funds toward what we're doing. But I had to apply my business practices to this, and program management, time, schedule, performance, dynamic, because it's just the way I want to do things. And I don't, and Chasidy feels the same way. We're not going to spend any more money than just to keep the quote unquote lights on until we get monetized. And when we get monetized, that will continue to feed back into the channel, because that'll make the experience for the viewers better, and that's what we want. And it's a hobby for us until it may always be a hobby for us. I mean, it's fun, and if it's ever not fun, we'll stop doing it. That's the bottom line. Cruising Koozies, welcome in. Good to see you. And another thing, you guys that are out there pounding it hard, make sure that you take time for yourselves, and that's something that you got to do. And Meg, Meg's a good sounding board for that. She takes her time to take time for herself, and we all need to do that.
Actually, ask when Dylan.
Oh, yeah. So Dylan will be coming home in March, and he'll be stationed at Tyndall Air Force Base in Florida, and we're pretty excited about that. And what's pretty cool is Dustin wants to be in aviation in the Marine Corps. That's what he's going to try and go for. And if he gets his pick of airframe, he will wind up in Pensacola over in Captain Billy J's realm. But he'll be very close. He'll be closer to Dylan than he's been in a long time, and they'll be able to spend weekends together, and that's pretty cool. And it will give us an excuse to travel to Florida. Probably jump on a few cruises while we're there, I imagine.
Yeah, and he should be there, a year? Well, the whole training is 18 months, but that's counting boot camp. So, yeah, about a year.
I saw Troy. There he is. Hey, Troy, welcome in, sir. Airborne all the way. Yep, it sure is. We lived at Fort Rucker up in Dothan, Alabama area for about 9 months when we were stationed at Fort Rucker. Yeah. And we one weekend we'd go to Panama City Beach, Blue Mountain Beach, all that kind of area. The next weekend we'd be in Destin. I like Destin a little better myself. So back then it was less touristy, but I think now it's swung the other way. But anyway, all right, we have made it to the bottom. So, guys, this year has been fantastic. The love we felt from the Moonlight Mafia and the people that we've met, it's just crazy. It is crazy. We got all kinds of Christmas cards and stuff from folks. We got correspondence from people through the year, and we love you guys. We appreciate it. Thank you guys so much from the bottom of our hearts, making a couple of country kids that came from nothing feel pretty special.
Hang on. We're froze up. Okay.
But yeah, thank y'all. We got some mail yesterday. Yeah, yesterday. So
well, actually, we have a lot.
We got our beach please shirts came in. We got these are the winnings that we got from Grizz and what he was doing for the, I can never remember the name of the children's home deal. I can't remember the name of it.
I don't know. The Christmas.
He'll drop it into the chat. I know he will. And then we also got a card from Josh and Amanda and their whole family from Have Luggage Will Travel. Thank you guys so much. And speaking of him, and Chasidy don't know about this, I'm going to let her know now. Yesterday, I had a little snack while I was out Instacarting. I got a double-decker.
That's how I always find out about things, because you tell everybody.
Yeah. Give kids the world. That's what it is. Hey, Nets Vlog, welcome in. Good to have you here. Thanks for coming in. Welcome in, and welcome to the Moonlight Mafia.
Oh my gosh, Harmon Merman. Yeah. Wait until next week.
Give kids the world. That's right. But yeah, I had a double-decker fudge round. Little Deborah.
From how? How did you get one fudge round?
They got them at Food Line. It's awesome.
They have where you can buy one fudge round?
One fudge round. It cost me $1, and it was the best dollar I spent all day. Double-decker fudge round. Oh, yeah. That's money, dude. You can put that on a cracker.
I love how I find out things like that. What'd you eat today? Oh, no, this just a salad. Yeah.
Hey, tomorrow it's all over with, though.
No, it's not. We have all these leftovers tomorrow.
Welcome in, Destination Fun. Good to see you guys. Happy New Year to you as well. Yeah, we still have all our, other than the sugar and.
Well, you could eat the collards. I'll eat the hog.
Hello, Embarkation Nation. Welcome in. Welcome in. Welcome in. But some other things too before we get to the video. So I didn't mean to pop this up, but it came up. We do have a Patreon. I don't like to. I put it up there for stream elements, but I don't like to be like, hey, we've got this Patreon. We have a few supporters, and it's fine if you want to. Fine if you don't. We don't hold it against anybody. We don't care. We thank everyone that does. And 100% of that goes back into the channel. But the last, 2.5 months or so, we haven't done so well keeping up the Patreon posts. The video we're about to play, that's going to go on there, but we are going to start paying more attention to Patreon and get some more things on there. So that, we also started our Instagram. We now have a professional account. We're going to try to do more on Instagram. And if you're part of our TikTok, you've also seen that we've been a little more active on TikTok. And I have 2 books worth of daily dad jokes to get through. Now, I look for them for inspiration, but I don't copy all the time. Chasidy loves the dad jokes. She loves them. James Cantonese, welcome in, sir. Welcome in.
The one where you said, this one only got, I don't even remember how many views, and you told it to me, and I'm like, well, I don't know why.
Hey, look here, guys. We have 34 in the chat, and usually when we post and people come through and do team replay, we usually get up to like 200 views. Go over to Cruise and Koozies and just go ahead and get them to 40 subs. Just get them there. Get them there.
I will.
Yeah. We go on over there and check them out. Hello, fellow Murray Countians, Chatsworthians. Georgians, Josh and Stacy, welcome in. Good to see you guys. Hey, they have a good channel over there too. We went to school together. We're the same age. I'm the better looking of the two Joshes.
Actually look.
No, we act, as
You
we've
actually
aged, we look very similar.
Yeah.
Well, let me throw on the John Bourbons here.
Mm.
I don't know. I think that takes away a little bit of me looking like him.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, good to see you. Thanks for coming in and supporting. Thank you so much. Miss Meg throwing in the cruising koozies. There you go. So let me show you these two books. Can you grab that one, Chess? So I got this one. I think this was for my birthday. So
no, I think
didn't
Mama.
you get this for my birthday?
I think, yeah, maybe. I don't know.
I think she
Mama
got this.
that one for you.
This is from Tracy, and then this one was from Chas this year. Exceptionally bad dad jokes. Those are the ones I like that are exceptionally bad. That's good stuff right there. All right.
Everybody's so excited. I know.
Can't wait. It's crazy. Sometimes those dad jokes just it's so weird to me. I cannot figure anything out on YouTube. Everybody talks about the algorithms and the this and the that, and if you got a handle on it, more power to you, because sometimes we have a video where the audio is off with the video by a good 5 seconds. It has like 5,000 views.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't pull it down because it keeps getting views.
Yeah, that's the one we did redo it.
We redone it, and that one gets less.
Yeah.
Like
everybody watches it to probably make fun of it, but I don't care.
Great job, Mafia. Get them there, guys. Get them there. We're all about growing the community.
I'm going to
and talking about growing the community, guys. When we get done, when the new year starts at the end of January, we're going to go back to the Creator Showcase. So we'll have another Creator Showcase coming up at the end of January. So be thinking about that, and you guys come and join us. We would love to have you on. But yeah, I mean, who knows? You're right, Aaron. I mean, you're not. So every time you think you've got it figured out, they change it. I was listening to some of the experts, and now they're, you got to really work on your shorts. I agree with that, though. So the shorts is the key to growing your channel, but the key to sustaining the channel is your long form content still. I think that formula still works and is still good and being authentic, but we're not a YouTube self-help channel, so I'll stop on that. All right.
Yeah, we don't know.
So yeah, Paul, they have decent channels. I'm actually going to go over there and unsub, that way I can sub again. But without further ado, we want to show you this video. It's a little long, but I think y'all will hang in there and like it.
The reason it's long is because I wanted to do our whole year, and he wanted to just do trips, but we compromised and we did the whole year.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, it was a good conversation, because this is not my channel. This is not Chastity's channel. It's our channel. Yeah. And, we want, and part of the reason why I really pushed to have her more involved, like she builds all the thumbnails now, and we've actually went back and started changing some of the thumbnails. Go and you look at the analytics, and like when we first started this thing, we had a strong male influence on who watched. And I was like, come in here and put a woman's touch on this thing or something. Cause and it's helped. We have got more women. We still need to get more women involved. But I mean, I don't know how they know either,
Well, they know because our thumbnails are pink and
yeah, no, I'm talking about who watches. Like,
how
does YouTube know? Because like, if you're watching something on Moonlight Adventures, how does it know it's anyway?
I don't know. Did I have to put? I don't know. I don't know. I don't think that even matters.
No.
I don't care if it's all women, all men, like whatever.
No.
But
anyway,
once y'all see this first video, you will be glad that we didn't just do trips. The very first videos.
Yeah. You'll like it. You guys will like it. I think I did a fantastic job on it. with input from the best ever. But hey, Z, welcome in. Good to see you. All right, here we go, guys. I know we've.
Don't remove us.
Oh yeah, I'll leave us up there. We're going to talk a little bit during it, maybe. Here we go. 2022. Thanks, Greg. Excited? Really got
The first smoker, good I see for Josh and Chasidy.
Just the progress. I mean, it's been pretty emotional.
Thank you.
He still didn't drink it all.
Something that we haven't heard in 2 years. You can take your mask off if you like. Here we go. Here we go. Hey, hey, hey. All right.
And no more Richard masses.
No.
Now we got to figure out how to get through the rest of this. Oh man. It's so I'll get to, I saw a couple other people pop in while we were doing this, but when you start putting something like that together and it all starts coming together, the magnitude of, and there's so many things in there that are not included, Kenny's Kingsport project, meeting all the people we've met this year, other things that have happened in our lives that we just don't share with everybody. The impact of God's grace, goodness, and his blessings are just too much to even understand and begin to bear. As we've struggled with some health issues this year, and God's brought us through. I think everybody could say that because everybody's dealt with something this year, whether it was COVID or whatever it was. And God's seen us through the other side, and it's easy to be good. It's easy, but what makes you is in the dark hours, and everybody needs to remember that. And I was get a little personal here for a minute, and one of those moments, a dark moment that I had, wasn't even that long ago. Had to reach out to Troy, and I just did a buddy check with Troy, and he was there for me, and we checked in on each other. And people need to do that and not be too ashamed to do that. And I didn't feel as if I was going to a very dark place, but I knew that I had precursors that could get me there. So I reached out as a brother in arms. And man, I tell you what, Troy, I'm singling you out now, but you've done a lot for a lot of people this year, and bless you, brother, and thank you for being who you are. Thank each and every one of you, but really appreciate you, and I appreciate everybody in this chat. It's been a great year, one of the greatest we've ever had. Don't cry.
I'm not crying.
I'm not crying. You are.
I've watched the video all day, so
Yeah.
I was ready for it. I'm not crying.
Michael and Spoiled Mama in the house. Another one of those people is just fantastic that we've got to make friends with and get to know. Ricky from the Ocean Life. We're going to meet them on the booze cruise and can't wait. He does a lot of stuff on Instagram. They have a YouTube channel too, but check out Ricky Ocean and the Ocean Life. Great channel there. And I know, so there's Miss Riley Rose. That's Dustin's Riley. Welcome in. She's becoming part of the family. I like to embarrass her and tell her that I love her every once in a while, just to get her to get red faced a little bit. Hello, Mr. McClure and Mrs. McClure from the cruise world. Glad to have you guys in here. Welcome in. Good to see you. I hope everything is going well with you guys up on the mitten. Mr. Timmy Ray the King, welcome in, sir. Good to see you. J&S Adventures, Jeremy and Cheryl, they just got off a cruise. And wow, a good cruise too. Good Happy New Year's cruise. Lindsay Kusgard, welcome in, welcome in. This is Mike from Nebraska's wife, I believe. If I'm wrong, let me know. But I think I'm right there. Please let me know if I'm wrong, because I don't want to offend anybody. But I've been wrong before, but I'm pretty sure on this. Dustin was in here, but I missed him.
I thank you. Right there.
Yeah. Yes, you do, Dustin. Yes, you do. We are awesome, and we know it. I've got to stop saying home, a home. Okay.
I think you're done.
Okay. All right. Let's. You see anything in there in the chat we need to grab? And
No.
yes,
That's-
you are right, Meg. You're exactly right. All right. So we're 10 minutes out, and we're a little early on this. I don't know for sure. Yeah, the cruising koozies. You did not lie about guys picking anchor. I'm gonna tell you what, it's rough. It's rough.
Yeah.
So Brian from How We Cruise and his awesome wife Julie, they will be going live right after us at 9:00. I'd ask each and every one of you guys to go over there, give them a good old hashtag Moonlight Mafia raid, and check them out. Give them a like and subscribe. They have great content, good family. They're also TAs. But man, you know, Chas, I know you're probably not ready for this, but I'm gonna throw it over to you right quick. But what do you want to say to the mafia and the people and just to whoever you want to say it to about this year?
About last year? About this year?
Yeah, last year. Last year. Say about last year in this year. You know what I'm saying?
No.
You picking up what I'm putting down?
I just want to say, I want to thank everybody for coming and watching us every week, watching all of our everything that we do. And I don't know, I feel like they're everybody's family. They know our kids' names. They know that our son is in Korea. Or I don't know. It's just family. We have a huge family.
It's been very helpful. I mean, you know, we have some people in our family that don't know as much about what's going on with our lives as some of you folks do.
Oh, we have a lot of people in our family that don't know.
And check in on it. Not just that you know what's going on because you're in the live streams, because you check on us and you worry about us.
Yeah, we had so many people with Dustin's arm, check on him. And
hey, Fearless, welcome in.
Yeah.
Good to see you.
It really makes you feel.
This man right here had me in tears when I was up in New Jersey. And this is another one of those stories that nobody knows about. And Brian, he would never tell you about it. I was going to keep it silent, but now we're here. So I was in New Jersey, about an hour and a half away from Brian. And we had planned hopefully to be able to meet up while I was there and everything. And some stuff fell through. We did meet up one time. Y'all have seen that video. But, you know, Dustin, we thought potentially he could have cancer. We didn't know, you know, worst case, it was cancer. Best case, he's going to have surgery and get this lump cut out. Praise be to God. None of that happened. And it's went away and everything's good. You know, but when that was going on, I called and let him know. I was like, hey man, I don't know, but like, I'm just chilling in the room. I'm not going to come visit with you guys because I don't know if I'm going to need to go back home. I don't know what's going on with Dustin. And he was on his way to hockey practice with his son. And he's like, do I need to come get you now? He's like, I know like trying to make any kind of travel arrangements or anything like that is going to be hard. He's like, if you need to go home, I'll come pick you up and drive you to Virginia right now. I mean, this is a man that we've only met over the internet, and I've met him one time, went out to one meal with him. And I'm not saying that we're not better friends than that, because we are. I love that family and we would do anything for them. And I'm just the level of folks. And I know it's everybody up and down this chat. I know it is because I've seen it. I've witnessed it firsthand. And thank you guys so much. The support that y'all have give is beyond the amount of support that just a random fan would give, right? So
yeah,
it's something unique in the small creator community. And thank you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, you are right, Greg. And I always have a special place in my heart for Greg and SCT because they gave us our start. You know, without them, and they brought us into this community with a pack of cookies. And brought tears to Chastity's eyes. She's like, we just joined their Facebook page and they're already getting us cookies. And you know,
yeah,
we go back to that video in January of last year, and we can, you know, that's it's a pretty crappy video as far as YouTube standards are concerned, but for us, we love it because you can see that we're loving.
Well, we did have COVID.
We didn't know at the time we had COVID.
Yeah.
But man, we just crazy. I just don't even know. Getting a little sappy, I know.
Yeah.
But yeah, keep Dustin in your thoughts and prayers. I've never seen him this motivated about anything, and he's a highly motivated kid, but the motivation and dedication that he has for joining the Marine Corps is outstanding, and I am so proud of him, and I can't wait to see what's next for him. Cruise and Koozies. So we have How We Cruise coming up next. So that's Brian. That's the gentleman I was just putting over. J&S Adventures, I'm going to mention them as we're here. So, they're one of our first subscribers and one of our first supporters to come in those early dark days when we were doing lives through the iPhone and not knowing what we were doing and bad lighting and just horrible. But they've been there. Blaine has been there. Miss Meg, all you guys in one way, shape, or form. I know that there's plenty in here that I could still.
We've actually came a long way in our.
Yeah, I actually mentioned to Chasidy, I was like, we should show our first video. She's like, no. So J&S said that the dad jokes, that's what brought him in. Miss Meg says she's proud of Dustin as well and thanks him for his service. So Timmy Ray wants to know when the WWV is going to start back. That will be this coming Saturday. We will be live and we will be doing our World Wrestling vlog. And so what we're going to focus on this coming week on the World Wrestling vlog is Sports Illustrated put out their top 10 list of wrestlers of the year. And we're going to talk about that. And we'll definitely be there to field your questions, Timmy. I know you had 65 of your family waiting on us the last time. And we will be there, and all 65 of them can check us out on the World Wrestling vlog this coming Saturday. But yeah, we.
Everybody needs to watch next week for sure because there's going to be a really good video next week of Dustin. Yeah, it's going to be.
We got to get him ready for the Marine Corps.
Yeah,
it's going to be good. Him ready. Also, next week, hopefully, and hopefully this is not coming as a surprise to you, and I've formulated the communication I've had with Sean in a way that this is not a surprise. But I plan this week, hopefully Friday, maybe before Greg's live, maybe, I don't know, we'll pick a time, see what works for Mr. Sean. But, and maybe we'll do it later, I don't know, but so let me say two things. So one thing, I offered up to Helping Hands for Cruising that creators in the community that support Helping Hands for Cruising, like us and several others, that we could start donating content to Helping Hands for Cruising. Develop something, give it over to Helping Hands for Cruising so they can build their channel and so they can get monetized on Helping Hands for Cruising. So that's good. SCT, no live this week. We can take their spot. So we'll go ahead and start planning 7:00 Eastern Standard Time. We can go later if need be. Just let us know, Sean. But what I would like to do is interview Sean and have him talk about Helping Hands for Cruising, and let John Bourbon do that interview with him live as we've been doing. So if that works, just let us know. Interesting that you should say that, Fearless. I am a wrestling coach. I'm not a former wrestling coach. I'm a wrestling coach. Once you're a wrestling coach, you're always a wrestling coach. Yes, we love folk style, freestyle, Greco-Roman. Yes, we love collegiate wrestling in this family. March is about March Madness, not madness. So, yes, we love college wrestling. We don't talk it on the World Wrestling blog. Sometimes we do when we talk about shooters. But that's not the focus. But yes, do love college wrestling. Dustin was a 5-time state champion as a youth wrestler. Our oldest son, Dylan, he wrestled in high school. and I was actually the high school wrestling coach. I gave up on it when I was younger because I thought I was going to be this great NFL football player. But little did I know, 5'8", weighing 130 pounds at the time, that's not going to get you into college playing football. Should have stuck with wrestling, but anyway, love the sport. Probably the greatest sport in the world. Baseball coming in second, and then football. I love watching football, but anyway, we can have that discussion some other time. Sheena's Ketovore Life, welcome in. Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. I wish I would have put. I thought about this, and I'll get off here. We've got 2 minutes. Thought about this last night. I was like, when I saw the point spread for the Georgia Ohio State ball game, I almost put money on it because I was like, it's going to be a close ball game. I don't see Georgia, as much as I love Georgia, I didn't see Georgia covering the spread. Sure enough, they didn't. Should have put money on it. And our soon-to-be sister-in-law, I saw a post where I think she put money on TCU winning that ball game, so she probably came out pretty good. Yeah, Blaine, if I can get my health situation under control, I felt like I was going to have 911 called the last 2 times I umpired, so I hung the mask up. But hopefully next year I'll be back behind the plate because I do love umpiring.
Yeah.
So, all right, guys, we thank you guys so much for everything that you've done this year. We appreciate you so much. And if we could ask just one more thing, go on over and raid How We Cruise.
Yes.
All right. Positive vibes, love to all you guys. What is that? You see
It's
that?
the light.
That's weird.
I don't know why. I
Oh,
noticed that earlier. No,
that's-
it's not.
Huh.
It's behind us, but it's coming on your face somehow.
What did you just say? You dirty thing, you. All right. Thank you guys. Go on over and raid How We Cruise. Thank you guys so much. We love you. Bless up, bless out. Moonlight Adventures. We'll see you next week.
Bye.